Welcome back to Speak Up Queen, the podcast where we empower, uplift, and celebrate women who have reclaimed their voices to inspire others. Hi, I'm Marika, and today is our 40th episode. But today is not just a celebration, it's also a milestone about growth and realizing that I'm just going to tell a personal story and the difference between a safety resource and a punching bag. Um, lately I, sometimes you get so confident in your own skin that you start saying everything and you don't take the other person's feelings in mind. Or I don't know how to say it in English. It's 11 o'clock at night and I'm like tired, but I really wanted to come up here and yeah, I just realized that sometimes we think that it's a right safety resource, but then it's so easy to be, let someone be the punching bag for your own emotions. Yeah, I don't know how to say this without crying. Lately I've learned a few things about, especially it's the 40th episode in just 3 weeks. So there was so many amazing women out there, and so many emotions came up with everyone sharing their stories. And I definitely know that there's still an inner child, an angry inner child of mine that is always arguing, that's always fighting, that needs some healing to be done. Like I said, I'm a core survivor to Thrive Coach, which means I am going core and I don't have all the answers and I'm still on this healing journey and it's sometimes messy and I do want to show up and share it because it's not always perfect. And just realizing that you need to rely on yourself and not on others. And when you choose a safety resource, make sure, like the other one of the speakers said, make sure that person is ready to be a safety resource. And not becoming a punching bag because you are silencing them. I'm just going to talk about myself, silencing my husband because I felt confident in and comfortable and safe in him being my safety resource. But at the end of the day, he was feeling like a punching bag. And that was not my meaning. I never want to put someone else's um dim someone else's light to make mine shine brighter. That has never been my intention, and that is what Speak Up Queen is definitely not. But yeah, sometimes we need the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts, but it also is a place for you to start to say, you know what, I want feedback. Like I am open for feedback. If I'm doing something wrong, I really want to know, Marika, you've done this, you make me feel like this, and I don't like. I mean, I'm teaching you to stand up and stay firm in your boundaries and speaking up. And I want people to have that same confidence and boundaries to say it back to me because sometimes we just don't know if we are hurting someone. So yeah, no, it was just never my intention to, it is and will never be my intention to break someone else down, to make them feel small so that I can feel big. But I do realize that there is so much healing that needs to be done on this journey about the part that is really triggering me. Like, there is no reason when I'm angry. And it's likely it is, maybe it's a lack of sleep, I don't know. But it is becoming more, which is not good. And I need to heal this part of mine. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that part of me, I'm so sorry. To be honest, I think that part of me is, how can I say this? I've got the empathy, I've got the forgiveness, I've got the positivity. All those parts of me is nurtured. Like, I know that that's a part, but I'm so scared. And I'm honest here when I'm saying this. I'm so scared that that angry part, the part where I am being angry at the people and just feeling that anger because the things that happened to me was not right. But I always feel feel like, oh, we are victims of victims. They also had problems when they were children, and things like that. And I don't want to feel the anger, so I suppress it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I think that's the scariest part of starting that part of my life where I am actually angry at the world, because I don't want to show up as this angry person. But I do realize now I will need to open up that wound. Take off that layer of that child that is actually angry at the world. I'm so sorry. This is a cry video, but I really wanted to show up because I had this feeling that we need to show up when we are vulnerable and to record ourselves so that we can see our voices matter, our opinions matter. And I literally have a knot just here trying to speak. Like, it's like actually paining the knot in my, it's like trying to keep my voice down so that I'm not able to speak. And that's what Speak Up Queen is all about, is speaking up about your feelings, speaking up about what's not wrong with you, but speaking up about how messy healing can be. And this is the truth about me. Yeah, it's just that part I just realized tonight when I snapped at my husband again. It was not him. it's a part of me that needs healing, and I need to start that healing journey. There is someone. Let's quickly have a look. I know that there is a book about anger that I've bought. That I think that must be my to do, my book to read. I think it's also about the 5 love anger. There we go. Here we go. Anger. Timing, a powerful emotion. Are you handling your anger? Or is it handling you? Recognize the difference between bad and good anger. Use anger to motivate yourself towards positive change. Release long simmering resentment. Well, there is that moment before the red hot words begin to flow that we can train ourselves to restrain our angry response. So, Gary Chapman, and he's the author of the 5 Love Languages. So, I knew that I bought this one and the one for the children. So this will be the book that I will be reading. Because there were so many people out there on books that we can read and self-help tools so that we can heal ourselves. Me as a coach, I'm just sharing the resources that help me, and for you to be coached by me, I am not there to tell you what is right, tell you what is wrong. You've already have all the answers. I'm there to guide you, to hold your hand when you are feeling like this. Yeah, I'm so glad that I showed up tonight, and because, like I said, you need to be in a relationship where you are honest with each other. And for 17 years, I was just, my husband is my safety resource, and I don't make a secret out of it. But I do realize that for him, so that I don't want him to feel like a punching bag. Because my husband, like I said, has been with me for 17 years. He's been with me, he saw the bad, the ugly, everything. But I never realized that it's just a fly. Behind me is not a spider. But I realized that I was actually, I don't want to say abusing him, but I was relying too much on him, and I was draining him with I was bleeding, I'm bleeding on him, and he didn't cut me. But that's the best part of healing is you can feel it, you can hear it, and you can feel that something is not right. And again, taking that responsibility to heal yourself, taking that responsibility to heal this part of you, the anger part, the angry part of you, the empathy part, the people's pleasing part, the lack of boundaries part. It's like I said, healing is messy. It's a journey. It's not perfect by anything. I mean, I've been crying, but I really needed to show up and realize that there's some things that needs to be done. And it can't wait, because when you wait and you know for a fact that there is things that needs work, that needs bettering, because we are all, I want to improve myself, I want to live my life to the fullest, I want to take feedback, and here about things that I can change. I don't have to change. And when you become your authentic self, yes, you are perfect just the way you are. But you must be open to take feedback on when you, because sometimes you get so in your head that you are everything, and yes, you are queen. But I sometimes forget that my husband needs some healing, and I might be too confident, and I might just say things, and I don't always take that in mind because I feel so safe with him. So, and we need to take feedback. We need to say, oh, you know what? You are right. I need to change things. Because our loved ones, some of them are really like my husband. He is really supportive. He is really trying his best. Um, he really took me in when I was really broken. I was 17 years old. I just was, yeah, it was not a good year and all those things, but that's one day I will share that story. But tonight, on the 10th of December, okay, when we are publishing this, that might be on the 11th or whenever, I realized that this part, this inner child of me that is angry at the world, needs the healing because it's showing up more in my daily life. I must say, with me, with a lack of sleep, not taking care of myself a lot, I need to heal this part. And luckily for me, my healing journal for women has arrived. So I might just use this book to work through this book and write down all the things that I'm angry at. That little child of mine, that inner child of mine that was always ready to fight, always ready to stand up, the strong one, the one that knew what was not right and what was wrong, but she was silenced. She needs some healing to be done. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. I'm sorry about all the crying. Thanks for being on this journey. 40th episode. Oh my word, that's a lot. And the mission is 100 by the 21st of December, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Um, I believe in myself. I believe in each and every Speak Up Queen that is sharing their story boldly. Um, if you would like to be featured on Speak Up Queen, reach out. Yeah, if you want to have a safe community, we've got Speak Up Queens community. There's a Speak Up Queen partnership where you can be a guest or you can find a guest. Yeah, and if you would like to work one-on-one with me, no, just know that I'm not perfect by any means, but I am here to hold your hand. I'm here to guide you. I am here to say it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be your cheerleader because I know how bloody hard it is. Um, especially doing it alone. If you want, I've got my mentor and my coaches, and I wouldn't have done it without them. I wouldn't have come so far without mentors and coaches. So, yeah. Anyway, Queens, reach out, comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you all have a fabulous day. Over and out. Bye.